14.
Find the slope of the tangent line at x equals -1 when y squared minus 5y minus x squared equals -1.
So to find the slope, it's basically asking us what is dy over dx. And I'm going to rewrite this on this paper. So we got y squared minus 5y minus x squared is equal to -5. Let's go ahead and find the derivative with respect to x. What is the derivative of y squared? 2y. Because it is not x, we have to add on to what? dy over dx. What is the derivative of -5? Y. Just -5 and dy over dx. What about the derivative of -x squared? Minus 2x. And our derivative of any of our constant is how many? 0. So we need to go ahead and make dy over dx by itself. So I'm going to do one go. We are going to move the -2x and divide it by these two pieces. So it's going to factor, move over the value, and divide. So let's write out dy over dx is equal to positive 2x over 2y minus 5. So at this point, do I know what the x is or the y is? What do I know first? We know the x is -1. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. 2 times -1. And for the y piece, I have no information. Where would I find the y piece by the given information? Can I plug in the x and solve for y? Yep. So let's do a recap. Maybe I can write it all in here. Wish me luck. Y squared minus 5y minus a -1 all squared is equal to -5. And that's going to give us y squared minus 5y. That in the end is going to give me -1. Now, does it look like we have a trinomial? If I have something squared, something plus a constant or minus, yes it is. So y squared minus 5y, when I add 5 on both sides, we get +4. So let's kind of recall our factoring. What two numbers will satisfy the product of 4 and the sum of -5? -4 and -1. Very good. So that means my y is equal to 4 and y is equal to 1. So not only should I plug in the 4 for the slope, when I'm done, we're going to do the same thing with the 1. So let's go ahead and simplify this. We're going to get -2. Isn't that 8 minus 5 basically? So we have 3. So here's our first slope. So I'm going to write m is equal to. Let's do the exact same thing with y equals 1. So we have 2 times -1 over 2 times 1 minus 5. That is -2 over -3. And that is going to give us how many? 2 over 3. And that's our slope as well. So if it happens to be where we have two different y values, please do find two different slopes.